Hawkeye episode 5 titled Ronin, and this episode, it's a weird episode to talk about really, because what I found is that I really enjoyed like the first half of the episode. Really did. I really enjoyed the first half of it. And then the second half of it, I was like, I really don't care about this. I was intrigued at the beginning, but then I'm like not that intrigued now. I just about certain things. But I'll talk about the positives first, about what I really enjoyed about the first half. I really enjoyed the relationship between Kate and her mom. I mean, clearly her mom is up to something. Clearly she's working for Kingpin. But which got revealed with Kingpin. I will say this, Kingpin's reveal should have been a little bit more bigger than just like, oh look, it's Kingpin, it's on phone. Okay. Maybe a scene, like, oh my god, it's you. It's first this is, oh, it's a picture. Could have been a little bit better. But I really enjoy that, yes, she's working for Kingpin, but she's still a mom. She's still a mom. She cares about her daughter. She is affected and drawn by it. So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the stuff with Elena and how, like, Elena in Black Widow. Here's the thing. Her introduction in Black Widow, I thought was kind of good. I didn't thought she was like the, oh my god, she's like the outstanding person in this entire movie. Like, no. But I was looking forward to her showing up in Hawkeye, and knowing that the context of it, and knowing that, and like the scene between Kate and Elena at the even though I thought it went a little bit too long, I felt like this conversation could be easily just cut a little bit shorter. But it's a really well put scene, and essentially it's Elena basically just being a friend, or just be kind and warm towards Kate, because what she sees in Clint is very different from how Kate sees Clint. Kate sees Clint as a hero, versus Elena sees the man who murdered my sister, which of course we know that's not the fact. We know that's not true. And just all the stuff with Kate, all the stuff with Elena, I found to be the most appealing stuff. The stuff I don't care about is just shit with Echo. And we all were curious about Echo, knowing that Marvel was going to make a show about this character. So we're all like, oh, cool. She's deaf. She's, has one false leg. Oh, this will be kind of interesting of a show. But here's the thing. She's not that fucking interesting of a character. She's interesting in the beginning, but then they don't do anything to justify that, hey, she should have her own show. Unless the idea is, hey, we're going to put Daredevil in it. Or we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Sure, we can't officially just have a, one's blind, one's deaf. Like, unless you do that, there's nothing to justify. I don't understand why they thought, like I like the Attica idea, what they did with WandaVision, where we all were like, I like in WandaVision that Attica, we all went la over, and then they make a show. They're making How to Harkness. For me, that is probably the right way to go, than to say, we're making a show called Echo. We think she's awesome. Now, you may say maybe they're hinting, more relationship stuff with Kingpin. Maybe that's how they're going to put more Daredevil stuff. But then, just put Daredevil, just make a Daredevil show. Do a soft reboot. Do a Kingpin show. Why does it need to be an Echo show? And there's no, like, I just don't care about her crusade. I don't care about the whole Ronin thing. I really am not that invested over it. To the point I'm like, okay, can we just deal with it and end it? Because we got one more episode to go, and I assume it's just going to be that situation where it's Kingpin. It's, the two Hawkeyes fighting aside, trying to stop Kingpin. But I feel like it's going to be such a quick, whacking pace. Like, clearly this is a show that should have been a movie. But as a show, it's just, the stuff needs to be done. It needs to be evolved. It needs to be unpacked, and we're not having that. We're not getting that. So it's a shame. Just a shame. But one more episode. But I assume next episode is going to be the big giant action sequence. So yeah, it might not be the best action. It might be not story-wise great. But anyway,